Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Macho Show! Right there.
Woo! Yeah!
I am Medusa, and I am joined by the lovely Mad Cat. How are you today, sir?
I'm not lovely. I'm fucking macho!
Good to hear. Oh, I just realized that my microphone is not pointed at my face. That might help. Hello, everyone. I hope you're feeling very macho today. I'm here with my little French fry man, and I got his French fries. Isn't that right, Derp? I hope you guys are having a lovely Halloween. Tonight is going to be a wonderful show. So thank you for joining us, and make sure you like and share with all your friends so they can come watch. So, anyways, what's going on? What's up, Mad Cat? Whoa!
Wolfie right now is complaining, oh, the show hasn't started. Well, fuck you, because I see right now it says 5:02 and we're on, so I don't know what your issue is. Kidding. Oh, what do I care? This is our last show anyway, so I'm an asshole!
Yay, assholes! At least they're tight.
Well, you know what they say about a tight asshole? It makes your dick feel good.
Yeah, it's very, very blunt. Thank you.
Hey, I'm batting 1,000 right now, so what are they going to do? Cancel us?
Macho show canceled. Yeah, so what are you supposed to be?
I'm supposed to be shut your face.
I've never heard of that show. What is it about?
I am a peasant, so this is some garb that I got for anyone who knows what SCA is. They like to do reenactments of the medieval era. And I did something that was similar to that called Avalon. Basically, everyone dresses up. There's a king and a queen and pomp and circumstance and just sword fighting. You know, it's like the one time in my life I actually got to hold a shanai and just like beat the shit out of someone. I mean, we were padded, of course, but it was just so much fun just swinging a wooden sword at someone. But anyways, one of the people there, it was a friend's mother. She gave me this, and God, what was that? About 2004. So it's been about 15 years that I've had this.
Well, you still look fabulous. So, can you tell what I'm supposed to be?
I'm guessing you're Wendy's. You know, Dave Thomas, Wendy, you know. And my
fuck Wendy's. Hashtag fuck Wendy's. No, I'm just kidding. No, obviously I'm supposed to be the Joker. Like, come on.
Oh. Well, we are in a clown age these days where people seem to like Joker better than Deadpool. Fuck you, everyone. Deadpool's the only clown for me.
Deadpool is dope. Katie, what the F do you want? So yeah, I'm Ronald McDonald and Derp is my prize. Or actually, I'm Rhonda McDonda or whatever the fuck you want to call me. Excuse me. So yeah, tonight I'm going to be putting on clown makeup. Actually, I guess I'm gonna let the chat decide if they want me to do Ronald McDonald and just go with it, or if I should dress as something else. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go with Ronald McDonald because I already got the outfit. So yeah, let's talk about what are the we got.
Well, so we've said that this is going to be our last show. And this is a decision that we didn't come to lightly. We had a lot of conversation back and forth, and you know, it's one of those things. It's like I've been doing videos for about 6 years now, and it's just like I feel like this is the most I'm ever going to get. I haven't really had that much of a following, a small following, but it's just like I guess I'm just burned out by the whole thing. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing this, but it's like, I'm disabled, and I've always hoped that if people saw that I was such a hard worker and I would do, really work for the men's movement, they would say, hey, this guy is down in his luck. He's the kind of person that needs help in this movement. Maybe I would get a little bit more help. And I've received help here and there. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying that I don't appreciate what I've been given, but, I'm almost 40 and I'm unable to care for myself. And so that's the major reason why I'm kind of taking a step back from doing videos is I need to focus on what's going to make me money. Since I can't work, I have to find other ways to make money and get myself into a position where I don't have to worry for the rest of my life. I mean, I want to come back and do videos eventually, but it's just like right now, I just have this new perspective. I have this 5-year plan that by December 25th, December 31st, 2025, I want to be financially self-sufficient. And right now, these videos are a luxury. So I've got to just remain focused. So that's why this is going to be our last show. And who knows, maybe in 6 months we might come back to do this, or we'll come up with something else to do. So this is kind of a farewell show and a farewell for me for I don't know how long.
Yeah, so you guys better freaking celebrate. Bitches.
So Wolfie asks, what is my plan? Well, I have several different plans. Because I don't think you can go about this with just one single plan. My mother and I are going to start flipping cars. That can be a good way to make some money, especially like $100 is a lot for me. So if I can make like a couple of thousand flipping cars, that would really help move things forward for me. I'm also looking at, I do have an alternate YouTube channel called Concrete Desk Productions, and I want to start doing more videos on that. I want to start doing more teaching. I have a course on Udemy, and I haven't really advertised it very much, but on its own, it has certainly gotten a little bit of a following. I've had people emailing me saying, like, when are you going to make another course? So I want to start making more courses, but I'm also going to kind of take Jordan Peterson's approach, where he got started by filming his own lectures and putting them up on YouTube. And I want to start doing local lectures in like a library and then uploading them on YouTube, and then invite people who want to come and sit in for the class, and they can do that for free. Because I've always wanted to teach, and I enjoyed what I did for Udemy. I got like 20 courses planned for that. So those are my basic plans. I'm always open for new suggestions or whatever comes my way. But I think if I can get myself out there producing paid content, that could be the answer that I'm looking for.
Yeah. And I'm willing to help. So you guys should support it and stuff. What's the topic for today? We got a couple topics. It's an interesting topic.
The first thing I want to do, because we need to mention, and we're going to send out an email and an update for the Indiegogo campaign. We intended for November 2nd to be our launch day, where we have the calendars all ready to go. And just like the first year that we did it, we're running late. But we're actually nearing completion on it, and we intend to order it tomorrow or Saturday. That we did it, we're running late. We're actually so we do apologize for that, but that's kind of the nature of doing something like this, where you're dependent upon other people to send you stuff in. And many of the models that we initially recruited did send us stuff in and in time by our deadlines, but many models had to drop out for a variety of reasons. And we understand, real life happens, and, actually doing a photo shoot, that can be time consuming. But unfortunately, with them dropping out, we had to find replacements, and that was a lot more difficult to do. That's the most difficult part about any of this, is that we just have to find people to replace them and also give us pictures in a short amount of time. Because like the first girls that we recruited, they had like 6 months to do this. But then when we try to find replacements, we're saying, hey, we need you to get something done in less than a month.
Yeah.
So
we try to be fair. I think that overall we are putting out a good product, so I'm happy.
I think we're putting out a very good product. We're basically a crew of 2 people doing the work of 10. That's how I look at it, because we have to do research to find the facts. We have to edit the photos. We have to do marketing. We have to do relations with our models. We have to do relations with customers. We have to do so many things, and it's just the 2 of us. But right. This is probably going to be our last 2. And not so much that we don't want to do a calendar. It's just, it's so cumbersome. It's so stressful. And the only way that we will do another calendar is if we can do some sort of meetup where everyone comes to us and we take their pictures right then and there. Because right. If we can solve that problem, calendar is super easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, also we're most likely just going to redirect what our projects are going to be focusing on. So we'll see what happens in the future.
So now, in addition to that, we were supposed to do something and we kind of forgot about it because
we were supposed to do something.
Yeah, we were supposed to do something. We forgot about it. We apologize, so we're going to correct it now. One of the...
Well, I didn't know exactly when we were going to do it, but...
Yeah, we didn't specify when we were going to do it.
Well, happy November. We're announcing the names. All right, go ahead.
So part of the thing is that we wanted to mention the names of people who got a certain perk, which it was only for those who, it turned out only those who got the high-end perks will get this privilege. We're going to say a thank you to all of these people that helped purchase our, who bought our calendar. So it was just a little nice incentive thing to do to, yeah, whatever. So I want to thank Eric Hopper.
Thank you.
D. Sellens. I do actually have their actual names, but these are just the names that they submitted on the Indiegogo campaign. So I'm not doxing anyone here. Then we got Matt Gerdonk. He comes onto our channel a lot, so.
Matty G.
All right, let me get the other list.
He knows we love him. We thank him all the time.
That wasn't it. Oh,
You
man.
think I'm pretty?
This is being stupid.
What? What's up?
It did something, and now I can't get back to the previous screen I was on. I had it all set up, and then just like one stupid thing.
Obama.
See if I just go back into it. Oh, I know what I need to do. There we go. There we go. All right, here's the other names. There is Robert Egerton III.
Cool.
So Regal. Andre Nava.
Andre.
Unless it's Andres, but I assume it's Andre. Philip George.
What was that?
Philip George.
Philip George. Thank you, George.
Eric Brooks.
Muchas gracias.
Enrique Carmona.
Awesome.
Anthony Pludden.
Putin?
Will Morton, 78. And Excalibur Summers.
I remember him.
Yeah, I remember him from the first year.
Yeah.
That's just one of those names that kind of jump when you're looking at a Excel spreadsheet and you see Excalibur Summers. It's like hard not to see that name.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting our last calendar. We really appreciate it. All right,
So
finish up this makeup without the.
I do want to mention one thing before we go to our next topic. As I said, I'm taking a step back from the movement, but I'm not completely going away. I might pop up in a random video here and there, but I'm actually working on a big project, and I've been kind of working on this the last few years, but I always felt like maybe I wasn't the right person to do it. And, I decided that I am going to do it after what the next topic is going to be, and also working on Paul Elam's book, Men, Women, Relationships, which I recommend reading. But you can see my name in the copyright that says formatted by Chris Madcap Vody. So I decided that I'm going to write a book for the movement. And I'm not going to say what it is because I think it has the potential to actually make me money, the kind of money that maybe I could live off of. But I've told a select few people, some big names in the movement, such as Paul Elam. I told him my idea, and he thinks that it's a very good idea and something that's really needed for the movement. So that's all I can say right now.
Cool.
But it's probably going to take me a really long time to get it, probably a year. But I'm going to try to get it done as quick as possible so I can get it out as quick as possible. So just follow me on Twitter if you're curious about that. I'll try to post updates when I can.
What?
Apparently, Punished Ivan was supposed to be on our show tonight.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you want him to come on, he's welcome. But it's totally up to you. It's
Well,
our last show.
Let's go ahead and discuss our next point, and then we can bring whoever wants to come on for our last show. Okay. So, very, very big news. Like, so big, but it's funny that no one really knows about it. So, there is a book out there called How to Destroy a Man Now. It's a book that we have talked a lot about on this channel. Many other people have talked about it. It's a book that encourages you to commit illegal activities, such as creating fake news sites on the internet, saying that some man, is a rapist and does all these horrible things. So when you do a Google search for them, they show up. And that kind of shit is serious because employers nowadays, they want to hire you, they'll do a Google search. And if there's even a slight chance that someone could be a rapist, they won't hire them. It doesn't matter if it's a legitimate site or not. And so that's something that can really fuck men up. So we've been fighting pretty much since we discovered it to try to get it taken off. And I want to report the good news is it is now off of Amazon.
Woo!
Yeah, woo, yeah.
Good job, boy.
That's a celebration right there because, one of the things about being in this movement or being in any movement is you don't know sometimes if you're actually making a difference. And this is one of the few times where we know that we are. We kept talking about the book. People kept complaining about it. And I even called up Amazon directly and asked them about this book to make sure that it really is off. I mean, there's still a listing there, but it just says out of, I think it says out of print, limited availability. Because I guess there was a printed book, but I can still download it on my Fire because I actually purchased it. I don't think anyone is on the chat here, or else my screen stopped.
People are watching, they're just not typing.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
So, nope, no one's typing. No one's watching us. Oh, well, I'll just keep talking anyways.
Fuck it.
So, yeah, we were seeing evidence that we actually did something. And Amazon confirmed. They said that they could not look at it in their back end. And that's a computer term, not a sex term. But in their servers, they couldn't search for it, which means it's not an available product. So we actually got it taken down.
That's right. You don't mess with us.
And, maybe call me arrogant if you want, but I'm taking a partial credit for this because of the book I wrote, How to Destroy a Woman Now, which is still available. But I wrote that book because I wanted to draw attention to the other book. And I really wanted to piss feminists off. I was hoping that my book would be taken down first, and then we could pressure Amazon with a PR scandal. Saying, hey, if my book is bad, why is this other book still good? And ironically, the other book is down and my book is still up. So
yours doesn't technically break any laws. So.
And I feel like my book did have an impact because, a lot of people did buy my book. I didn't exactly get on like Amazon's front site or anything, but I made a couple $100. And that might sound like a small amount, but I feel like the only people that really purchased this book was within the movement. And the majority of this movement is men. And most men really don't buy books anymore. The majority of ebook purchases are by women. And I convinced enough people to check out my book to try to raise its status to piss off feminists. And I like to think that my book did have an impact. I don't think it was the sole thing that did it or even the major thing, but I think it did have an impact on it.
I did too.
And, something I don't think most people realize, though, is that I put a lot on the line to do that. Because I am a published writer. I'm an indie writer under my own name, and I've published 5 books. And had Amazon taken it down, they could have decided to take down my entire account, which means that all of the books that I have published wouldn't be there anymore. Now, I could go to other sites like Smashwords and get it on every other market, but Amazon is the game. You want to get successful publishing books, you do it on Amazon. So it's like I really put myself on the chopping block of I'm doing this because we need this book taken down and I'm putting my career on the line. Mm-hmm. And so I want to make sure that people understand that it wasn't just me writing some book. It was me saying, this book is so bad that I will put down the one thing that I've always wanted as I was a little child. So I know I just keep talking about it, but it's like I'm kind of glad that that's not the case anymore. I mean, it could still happen, but I've decided that I could just take the book down, obviously. Uh-huh. But I've decided that I'm going to change my book, which is How to Destroy a Woman Now, and change it into How Not to Destroy a Relationship Now, or Darn. And I'm doing that because I want there to be some sort of written record out there about this whole thing, about how Amazon just so easily published such a horrible book. And it's not even that I disagree with the content in there. It's that it was illegal. A lot of people told me, or actually not a lot, but a few people, it's like, no, the book should stay up. We shouldn't have censorship. And I'm anti-censorship, but, the freedom of speech doesn't protect encouragement of illegal activity. I can't tell you to go rob a bank. That's a crime. Now, I probably wouldn't be convicted of it, but if you did go out and rob the bank, then are like, well, why'd you do it? Well, Mad Cat told me to go do it. I have some sort of liability in that situation. I can't just say, hey, I was joking, because you actually did it. Uh-huh. So the First Amendment doesn't cover call to action of illegal activity. And Mr. Tom Leach disagrees. I don't know in what way he disagrees. He just says disagree. Okay. If you'd like to expand on that, I'd be happy to discuss it. But yeah, so I want to change it. And because the one comment that I got a lot from people was that my book actually can be a guide on what not to do in a relationship. I made sure that there was nothing illegal in there. It was just highly immoral. But then at the end of the book, I said, don't do anything in this book. And they're like, if you took it in the opposite, it's don't do these things and you'll have a successful relationship. So that's why I'm going to turn it into a relationship book.
Hell yeah, brother.
Tom Leach says, I'm a free speech absolutist, so there's nothing to discuss, which means you can also disregard me with no hurt feelings. Well, Mr. Leach, I'm going to disregard you since there's no hurt feelings.
Nice. Alright. I'm going to be like you're going to see what's going to happen. I'm not going to be a normal Ronald McDonald. I'm going to be like a creepy
sad Ronald McDonald?
No, a creepy one. Very ugly.
sad when Ronald McDonald couldn't be around children anymore because he was a sex offender.
Yeah, I'm gonna start eating them.
So, and I just think that that's someone punished Ivan, meaning you would regard him if there were hurt feelings. Not very freedom of speech. You got me. I wouldn't regard him either way. Ooh, Rachel Brown comments on my post. I posted my costume on Facebook, and let's see if this actually works. I don't know if you can see my pants. I actually got these at a wedding. The theme was a Turkish medieval merchant thing. I don't know why, but I got some really cool clothing. Anyways, she's a historian professor, and I sent her the picture. I'm like, I know it's not historically accurate, but what do you think? And she's like, the glasses are a dead giveaway.
I think you look lovely.
Jeremy06 says, well, this is the first time Ronald McDonald turned me on.
Hey. Just you wait. All right.
You know, if Ronald McDonald had tits, I might eat at McDonald's more often. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're the tits, McDonald's.
You got the all beef patty, but I want the udders.
Oh my god. I am utterly disgusted.
So, I know this doesn't really seem like a big deal. It was an inconsequential book, but I think it is a big deal. We've got to celebrate these small successes. Because of the success I had with this book, it's outsold every other book. I'm still going to publish my fiction work, but I'm going to focus on political stuff because that seems to sell. And part of my 5-year plan, making money, if that makes me money, then I'd be an idiot not to do it. So that is the big news. This horrible, horrible book is no longer available for purchase.
But yours is.
Yes, it is. And by the end of the year...
They're right here.
What?
Someone said, where's the tits, Vanessa? They're right here.
You must have a closer to the central hub of the internet, because I don't see that on my screen. Or is it in the thing that we're using here?
It's in the Streamlabs.
Streamlabs?
This is so sticky. That's what she said.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should look at that then.
Ew, that's so gross. Okay. This smells fucking good. I don't know why. And we're really nasty looking. Oh my dog, in case you didn't know. Hope you guys are good, my boo. Or triggered.
So, yeah, that's our big news. We're getting the calendars out. They should be available by the end of November, and then I'll be sending them out, so you should get them before the end of the year. However long it takes to get it out to you. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, so take that for what you will. So we'll be getting the calendars out very soon. We do apologize for the delay, but it was out of our hands. This is our last show, and we managed to take down a horrible book. Okay, I'm done. Let's bring people on.
I'm doing makeup. I don't want to do anything.
She moans like this anytime we're alone together.
Alright, I guess I'll check my Twitter DMs.
So if you want to come
person who DMs me, go.
Or last show, if you want to talk about any issues that you're having, we welcome that. We haven't had that in a long while. That was the whole purpose of starting this. Or you just want to talk about whatever? Come on over.
Cool. I sent someone a link. I don't know if it's the right person. There you go. I might need a little water. I don't know. Or beer.
Well, it is Halloween, so we'll see if anyone actually shows up beyond the chat room. We love you people in the chat room.
Yeah, boy.
I was supposed to tweet anyone want to come on to the Macho show.
Ooh, it's starting to look nice and gross.
You know, Medusa, all I can say is I'm loving it.
Same though. That's what I told Andrew when he got in the car, and he just laughed at me. Oh, yeah. That's hot. Actually, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put blood on myself around my mouth and have that be the redness around my mouth.
Yeah. Now I want a McDouble.
Oh, that looks very, very pink live. That looks fucking weird. I'm gonna have to put that in last.
Well, is it me, or does anyone else, like, when looking at Medusa, thinks that, you know, she's wearing cheese?
You're a cheese.
Not tease, cheese.
I said cheese.
Oh.
You're the cheese.
Yes, I am.
That's right. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Shit. I still have fucking hair. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. I'm probably gonna need paper towels. They're right here. Yay.
I respond back to Rachel. Come on, optics was discovered around that time, which is true, but glasses were not really an invention of the Middle Ages. So, hey, don't delete the swing. Have the double swing. Swing, swing.
Swing, swing?
Swing, swing.
Oh, God. Alright. I'm gonna get bloody. And hopefully that'll look nice. Nice and bloody. I'm gonna zoom in on myself. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Gosh, that's a lot of blood, actually.
Oh, he's correcting his spelling error. Well, you're pale enough to be Jim Gaffigan. You ever see his stand-up?
It's KFC.
What's up?
He was the colonel from KFC.
Was he? Oh, yeah. I must have missed that.
In a couple.
Oh, Reba McEntire is the colonel. I'm like, wow, that's scary.
Why? That's weird.
She did it a little too well. I started to wonder if Reba McEntire had a penis.
Oh my God. Let me see your hip swing. All right. Oh, I'm so beautiful. You can
So won't be selling any calendars, but we might be doing the quick reference guide, which will have a lot of men's facts in it. We'll just see how people like it and if there's any demand for it. So, and in that instance, just like send Medusa like however much money we decide it's going to be, and let her know that it's for the book. And then that way she doesn't just pocket the money. I mean, she might, but she's beautiful. What does she care? But then she'll know to let me know. It's like, hey, there's someone who wants this. Here's some money, and we'll send it out to you. And the goal with the quick reference guide is, there will be a digital copy, and there's also going to be a physical copy. That's like one of those things. You grab it off you just leave it on the table. You grab it whenever you need to, like some feminist harpies like, oh, women suffer, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, bitch. According to this website right here, you're completely wrong. So, of course, what will happen in that situation is, oh, well, that's not a reliable source because it doesn't confirm what I think is true. Or she'll just disappear from the conversation. I'm starting to think feminists don't know how to read.
They know how to read. They just don't know how to absorb information. All right.
What did the clown say to the female clown after he ate her pussy out?
Wait, what?
What did the male clown say to the female clown after he ate out her pussy?
I don't know.
You taste funny.
Nice one. Ooh, I got the blood on my teeth too. Yeah. I need some burgers to munch on over here. Let's see.
Can I take your order with a side of murder?
Yeah. Oh, I need a knife. Where's all my nice knives? I'll be right back.
You don't need a knife. You just need a Happy Meal.
True. I mean, I have my fries. I should have gotten a freaking
Is it me, or does it look more like she got her Red Wings and not so much she ate someone?
Both.
I should do probably next year, like zombified Where's Waldo.
That would be awesome.
I did that one year, actually. And I looked up videos online on how to do special effects makeup. And there was this really good one that just like, you don't need to use Halloween makeup. Just go into a makeup store and probably get away with like $50 worth of makeup. And you can make yourself look like a zombie.
Nice.
Because I remember when I went into the costume store, I asked the woman, like, where can I find a Where's Waldo outfit? And she's like, kind of gives me a sigh like, oh, that's so lame. But then when I was like, well, it's going to be a zombified version of Where's Waldo, she's like, oh, that's so cool.
That's funny. I also have a hammer. That could work. Or actually, no, wait. I could get a big ol' hammer. No, a spatula.
I think a spatula would be better, in all honesty.
Oh, yeah. Ow.
Well, I just don't know if you could hear me because I had a nice quip and I wanted to wait for you to get back to say it.
Just because I'm not there doesn't mean you can't entertain the guests.
Okay, well, what I was going to say is, this confirms a long-held suspicion I had about the secret sauce, that it's actually blood.
There we go. And cum. Mixed together.
So someone is hoping that you drop the knife and seriously injure yourself.
That's not very nice. What if that really happened? What if I died right here, right now? How would you feel?
Are you wearing a bra for that?
What?
Are you wearing a bra?
No.
Okay. So if you guys look really, really closely, you might see some nipples popping out trying to break free.
Oh my god.
Hey, you can entertain the audience, so your nipples is how I entertain the audience.
Good. That's how I like it.
Let me see that spatula. That looks cool. Ooh, that's awesome. Looks more like a tube than fire, but...
Feeling hot, hot, hot. Boy. Okay. Where the F? So, what do you guys think? I think I'm going to add a little bit more blood, probably, to my face. Ooh, I got some gel.
Oh, I know what you need to do. You need to put some blood on your chest there, just a little bit. Because anytime I eat McDonald's, sure enough, ketchup falls on my shirt. And I don't want you to mess up the shirt, but it's like, it looks like you had a little bit, there's like a couple of little drops on the middle of your chest that makes it look like there's some dripping.
Well, nope. I'll be good. Wait. Damn it. I have to put this in a freaking water bath just to get it to heat up? Alright. Fuck that then. Actually I might do that.
So I heard something interesting, really fucked up interesting in Australia. Apparently there's a bill now trying to be passed to make it illegal to own a sex robot.
Oh, great.
And the reasoning behind it, despite these sex robots having big tits and wearing makeup, is that if you have one, it means you're a pedophile because you want to fuck little girls.
Huh?
Yeah. If you have a sex robot, you're secretly a pedophile.
I mean, that's a pretty big assumption.
Because, I mean, how many underage girls have really big tits?
Well, I knew a 12-year-old had triple D tits once. She was
but she was probably like a really big girl, right?
Yes.
So there you go. It's like the only time a girl gets tits is when big tits is when she's super large. And maybe there's some pedophile chubby chasers out there, but I don't see it.
Oh my god, this looks like a giant booger. Ew. Oh god, no, that's gonna have to go somewhere else. Oh yeah. Oh, that's hot. Oh no, yeah, this is perfect for down here. Ooh, yeah. That looks good.
This stuff is like a energy thing with CBD oil.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I went to a CBD shop a few weeks ago, and my mother wanted some of their drops to deal with the pain in her knees. And so I decided, like, okay, I'll pick up something. I don't even know how that's legal since, it's like everything related to pot is illegal.
I know, it's very confusing.
Brad Young, welcome in here, said, I bet she had back problems. Yeah.
Actually, she never really joined. Oh, I just realized that the other person has joined. I have to add them to the stream. Are you ready?
Don't worry, she did that to me for like 10 minutes before the show.
Hey, I was doing stuff. All right, ready? Hey.
Hey. Yo, what's up?
Sorry, it took me
How
a
you
minute
guys
to
doing?
realize that you were here.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
How you doing?
No worries. Yeah, not bad. I'm an idiot and I have no idea how time zones work, so I forgot you guys are behind. And I was like, oh yeah, it's 12. I knew it was 12, but I didn't realize it was 12 midnight and not 12 fucking noon. I thought it was 12 noon tomorrow. So I'm an idiot. Anyway, that's how I'm doing. I feel like a complete fuck up. So,
are you an Australian?
Yeah. No, I'm a Brit. You can't tell? Okay. Right.
I could.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Well, you said you're behind, and that...
No, Australia's ahead of you guys. The sun rises in Australia, and then it makes its way over to you guys, and then eventually it makes its way over to us, I think. Or am I getting it the other... fuck, I don't know. I don't understand time zones at all. Okay, right.
I was never good at geography, so...
Yeah, I was terrible. I dropped it. Terrible subject. In England,
but I do have
literally...
some friends, so it's all good.
Yeah, well, fuck geography is all I got to say.
Giggity.
You know what? Christopher Columbus didn't need geography when he sailed the ocean blue. He had no idea where he was going, and he wound it up here. So, and then he killed a bunch of natives.
Yeah, Australia is in tomorrow. Okay, so wait, they're ahead of me.
They're ahead of you, and they're a day ahead of us.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm a day ahead of you. It's 1 o'clock here. So yeah, it's already November over here.
Fuck.
Yep, right. You guys are living in the past. Oh, it feels good to be in the future. We got we already got sex robots over here in the future.
Big brain.
Yep. No, they're nice. They got big tits. I already ditched my girlfriend. No, I'm joking. Sex robots are not allowed. No, I don't like them. Terrible creations. No, they take power away from women, and that's bad.
The worst invention of mankind was women.
No, you can't say that. Big foul, dude. Big foul.
Like I said, this is my last show. What are they going to do? Cancel me?
That's true, actually. Well, I mean, we could cancel you. We'll see what we can do. You know,
cancel.
I'll be right back.
See, already we've sent people to his door. That's how quick it is. You know, that's it. Boom, he's gone. It's gonna be running back. You're gonna see him, and then you'll just see blood everywhere.
Oh my god,
that sounds terrifying. No, it is terrifying. That's why I don't fuck with feminists.
You wanna fry? Do you wanna fry?
Why did I think you were talking to me? I was like, I looked at you, offering a fry. For God's sake. Yeah, if you could just put it in an envelope and mail it to me, that'd be great. Thank you.
I'll just send it to the future.
Yeah, put it in the DeLorean.
Alright, Derpy. Oh, he's a good derp.
It's got a little McDonald's costume. That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
He's a little french fry.
Oh, God, these kids are lame. I said to them, you get candy, but you have to tell me what you are. And they just look at me like, give us candy, damn it.
Oh, my God. Like,
you know what? There were kids trick-or-treating. No. Like, yesterday evening, okay, so it's not Halloween, in the smoking area at a train station. How fucking weird is that? Like, there are little kids going around the smoking area at a train station.
Sure they weren't, like, living on the streets?
No, they were, like, properly dressed up. Oh,
what
it was so weird.
Trick or treat, give us cigarettes.
Yeah. And literally, like, everyone in the smoking area, like, normally you just go there, smoke, and then fuck off. Like, no one talks to anyone, you know, maybe you talk to your friend, but, you know, so there's not much conversation. Everyone, like, turns to each other, they're like, I was going to give them money, like cigarettes, like what was going, like everyone's had something different go through there, but it was really stupid. It was a really bad idea. And the worst part is I didn't have any fucking treats. I just had cigarettes on me and money. And I was like, I'm not giving them money. That's so stupid. It's Halloween. Like, yeah, anyway, they were women.
That Halloween invaded the UK.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had Halloween here. It's our thing. Wait,
Oh,
let
okay.
me look this up.
So we stole it from you.
Okay, you guys stole it and made it completely different.
Okay. And then Australia stole it from us.
Yeah, basically, I can't. It's something to do with. Okay, it's the dedicated to remembering the dead. That's right. Okay, yeah, I knew it was something, and it's like all about mythology or something. Fuck, I don't remember. Anyway, it's all about like witches and stuff in this country.
You got your dead grandma and have dinner with her and stuff.
Well, that's why I thought.
Yeah. No, I live next to the cemetery. We have a big ceremony. You know, we all get our shovels out, and yeah, no, it's actually it's quite fun. You know, like
oh
yeah, last year last year I had a big time. You know, I got like 2 or 3 graves busted open. We try and do a few before the police arrive. It's a pagan holiday. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those holidays like Christmas that gets celebrated everywhere under a different like guise. Like, you know, in Morocco at least they celebrate Christmas, but it's like present giving day or something like that, and they have like a big red guy dressed up in red he's not Father Christmas. He's not Father Christmas, okay? That would be you know, that would be haram. That's not allowed, okay? I'm a big fan of Islam, by the way. And
big guy dressed in red, is it Hugh Hefner?
Yeah, it is actually. And he's got a big white beard, and you know, so it's good. You know, like the American dream all over the world.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you guys don't have long left though.
Why do you
get
say
invaded
that?
By
Oh
yeah, I don't know. I feel like someone else is going to take over, man. It's someone else's turn. You know, maybe China, maybe it's Russia. You guys have been killing it for so long.
Maybe it's feminism.
You know what?
Everyone
It
is
is
trying to take over at us. That it almost like cancels itself out because we're starting. Well, yeah, because something that's
I think Trump's going down.
Well, we just had President Obama criticize woke cancel culture. And it's like that's like the very definition of being left right now in America is that if someone disagrees with you, you get them fired. And then the
that's good.
God of the left, Obama, says, don't do that shit anymore. So it's like I think people are just kind of getting sick and tired of all this bullshit.
I think people need to be called out, and if they lose their jobs, you know, that's just a product of it. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me?
Yes, because then I can sue them for wrongful termination.
Yeah, good luck with that. They're a company. They're going to have way more money than you do. They just throw money at the problem until it goes away. You need customs.
Yeah, they'll throw money at me because I'll make a big stink. It doesn't need to go to trial. They can just like settle outside of court.
Yeah, but what are you going to be getting? Like a small package? You're going to be walking away with what, like 30K? That's like a year. It's like nothing, but it's totally like if you had a lawyer that was worth his salt, you'd be like, yes, take this deal. You're not going to get more than that.
I know.
So, and then you're unemployed, and then you've been cancelled. So, how does that make you feel?
I'm already unemployed, and I'm canceling myself. So
see, feminists, rise up. We will win. That's all I'm saying.
Well, actually, feminists are losing at their own game because of this whole trans sports issue. Feminists in the trans community and the LGBT and the Black Lives Matter, they all came together and it's like, this is everything we want. And now trans women are outdoing regular women in sports, and feminism is like, well, wait.
Yeah, I feel like the trans women in sports is a completely different issue, though. I feel like maybe it doesn't really matter at all. It's like it's a self-solving problem. Either you put them on estrogen for like fucking forever, or they just win, and that's that's fine. Like they get what they want, and basically it's all insane sports people. Like it doesn't matter at all. It's just sport. No one. I don't care if I watch someone win and they win by like a mile or they win by a millimeter. It's like, yeah, okay, this guy won. feel like it doesn't matter.
Well, ordinarily, I would agree with you. It doesn't really matter. But the problem is that men are shattering women's records. And many of these events have some sort of cash prize.
Sorry,
to
they're
it.
not men. They're women. They're trans women.
Sure, let's go with that. Trans women who are telling biological women to stay home and cook for their man while they go and do the sports.
Yeah, but that just means that the women have to compete harder. You know, it's like a pacemaker. It's like, hey guys, pick up the slack. You know, these trans women who are women, they're they're like blazing a trail. They're like, yo, check it out. This is what you can do. If you put your mind to it, this is what you can do. That's what what the statement it makes.
You know, there's a scene in a Scary Movie where what's her face is talking to the female coach, Mr. Manley, and it's obvious it's a man trying to pretend to be a woman, but it's like that was what, like 10, 15 years ago when that movie
Oh, that
came
was more
out?
than that. No, I swear it's older than that because I was watching it when I was a kid.
Alexa, when did Scary Movie come out?
2006.
Film Scary Movie was released about 19 years ago on July 7th, 2000.
So yeah,
2000. Okay, yeah.
2000, yeah.
I knew it was old because it was old when I watched it and I was a kid and I was like, damn, this movie's dated. But it's got okay. Let's talk about that film having the most classic moment of like, just it was a terrible movie, but just the bit where the guy gets like, you know, looks at the woman in the window, the what's it called, the scream mask he's got on, and then he just 180s and runs away, and you see him do it, and it completely ruins the whole point of her looking again, and he's not there. I don't know. That's probably the only good part of the movie. The rest of the movie's kind of meh, whatever.
I enjoy the Scary
What
Movie
the
for their arm.
Holy shit! I looked away, and then I looked back, and you've like turned into a demon. This is insane.
Oh, I feel beautifully disgusting right now.
I love that you have to cover your mouth when you talk. Oh no.
Oh, I have to keep these.
Well, Scary Movie 3 was my favorite Scary Movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a scary movie right here.
Is that like fake blood gonna stain your clothes though? If you get it on you.
I'm
Is it
trying
fake
to
blood?
keep it off my clothes.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh no.
So,
Oh,
American Phoenix in the chat asks, "Why is this the last show?" I'm basically semi-retiring from the men's movement, so I can try to get my finances in order.
I mean, try getting a job.
Well, I'm disabled, so there goes that.
Shit. Try just taking money off the government. Fuck it. It's there.
I need a lawyer, and no lawyer wants to take my case.
Okay. Give Nick Rackets a buzz. I'm sure he's dying to help random strangers on the internet.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
know
sure
Rackets?
I don't think I do, no.
You don't know Rackets? He's like killing it on late night YouTube. He's the lawyer guy who is protecting the weeb people. He dived into like the anime community for some reason, and then I don't know, it blew out of proportion. Yeah. I thought you did. Wait, what, are you putting gloves on?
What?
Are you putting gloves on?
One glove. Just one.
Wait, you know what? It's been years since I was at a McDonald's. I don't even know what, like a proper McDonald's. In England, we don't have the statue. There's no like creepy clown person hanging around in a fast food restaurant in England. That for some reason that didn't vibe well with English culture. Don't know why really.
I love to sexually assault them.
Okay, this is definitely the last show. That's it. YouTube's gonna pull the plug.
Is it me, or
Terrible.
does her face look like she has the bat symbol on it? Batman's logo.
Okay, I was thinking this earlier. The makeup looks like really rounded at the edges, and I don't know why it's triggering me, but oh well.
Is it reminding you of phallic symbols?
Oh no.
Well, I was
Terrible.
thinking earlier that she was giving Derp fries while he's wearing his fries costume, and I'm like, isn't that cannibalism?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to talk about why cannibalism is a good idea. I can't remember who proposed it, but it was some Swedish scientist or something. It
Yeah.
definitely came out of Sweden. There's everything great comes out of Sweden.
We gotta
And,
eat the babies.
Yeah, it was great. And I was like, okay, yeah, good idea. Fuck it. You know, extra protein.
And this from
Just don't eat their brains.
Yeah, you don't eat brains of like anything really, except monkeys. For some reason, people like to eat monkey brains.
And goat brains. Well, that was what was in the first taco.
Oh, goody.
You know what? And sheep. I'm sure that actually, thinking about it, we eat quite a lot of brains. You eat brains of fish, actually. Thinking about it, because you just eat the whole fish. Oh no! Did you do the little drops of like sauce?
I'm
I
so
can't see
saucy
them.
right now.
Oh no!
Honestly,
You know what? Why was I expecting you to have like the underneath your eyes? You got that little like slit thing. Is it above as well, or am I imagining that?
no, just on the bottom.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
I'm
just
confused
adding
by
more
this.
blood crying from my eyeballs.
Oh, okay, I got
Oh
it.
shit, I just had an idea.
Okay, I love that you started that sentence with the mouth got in and then finished it with the mouth got out, and it was like a different person. Oh no.
Now I gotta underwrite.
You remind me of like dogs from like Resident Evil or something. Oh no.
Oh my
What's
god,
the
I look
spatula for as
insane.
well? You just need someone like holding your mouth shut, and then it will be like one of those videos of a dog trying to bark.
Oh my god. Dirt, what are you doing?
I thought that was my dog for the longest time.
Yeah,
My
that's
dog's
him.
fast
That's him
asleep.
answering the door with his crazy chihuahuas.
Oh, chihuahuas need to be put down. Poor things.
Ron's a
They
Chihuahua,
suffer.
so he's missing some of the craziness.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel bad for like small dogs, but mostly chihuahuas because they're just I don't know, man. It just seems like kind of cruel to be that small and also a dog.
Yeah.
Like they're so unthreatening and they're trying to be so menacing, and it's like, okay, buddy, just chill out, man. Like no one's buying into this act that you're putting on.
It's true.
Poor things.
I'm gonna put this
Wait.
little pumpkin on it.
Kids are fucking lazy. They can't even bother speaking to me or lift the bucket to get free food.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well,
Children are evil.
you take that back. I'm a child.
Torture because I get a major erection looking at Medusa. Then I have to like hit my penis to make it go down to go talk to children.
Tuck it. Tuck it up. You don't know that trick?
Tuck it out.
Up.
Be
Yeah.
proud.
I think there's someone at the front door who doesn't know how to ring a fucking doorbell.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's not taking my advice. He doesn't know how that works. Maybe.
It's okay. He wants to show it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wait, what are you doing now? It's so hard to understand you with that mouth guard.
I'm sorry.
Well, who says that you ever need to understand what a woman says?
That's true, actually. God, I was watching a TV show and someone said that the greatest thing, which was keep your mouth shut in front of women. That way, you never have to lie. Something like that. I was like, yeah, that's so true. That's so true. You just don't say anything at all. Just stand there, look kind of menacing, and then go away and jerk off. That's it. That's my interactions with women.
Well, it sounds like every feminist meeting there is. Oh, men are allowed to come, but you're not allowed to say anything.
I mean, that's my idea of that's my ideal situation, social situation. Like just a bunch of women talking, and I'm just sitting there, like with my mouth shut, just listening. Sometimes it's good to listen. I really get my listening from women. It's you should try it, man. It's really fun.
That reminds me of Adam Ruins Everything. They had that like ex-NFL star on there. It's like, I used to not understand feminism at all, and then they taught me how to be a man. And I'm like, you went to women to learn how to be a man?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how it works, man. They know more about them than you do. Like, I would listen to their advice, man. Like, they're giving good advice. I mean, I might not have had a girlfriend for like 2 years, but I'm sure one day, if I keep listening to their advice, it'll work out. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure their advice starts if you're under the age of 10, chop off your penis and become a girl.
Yeah, that's good advice. That's good advice. Women master race. That's all I'm saying. Or master gender. I don't know.
But see, I say, wait until you're 18, chop off your penis, then become a woman, and you can beat up all of the women because feminism does not recognize woman-on-woman abuse.
Well, I mean, it's not chopping off your penis if, like, you're a woman. So the way, like, trans women work is, like, it's not really a penis. It's, like, a misformed vagina. The surgery is to correct that.
Yeah, that's what Trisha Paytas said. She said that she just has a really small penis. And that is her clitoris. It's a micro penis.
Yeah, there you go. That's thinking positive, man. That's thinking positive.
Exactly. That's thinking progressive.
Well, all of those men with tiny dicks will now seem large by comparison because all the big dicks became misformed vaginas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Penis size will no longer be an issue.
So now the biggest penis size will be 2 inches.
No, that's too big. That's too big. No, got to rein it in. 1 inch. 1 inch. That's all you need.
One and done.
Yeah, one and done.
1 inch, super thin. Just good enough.
I reckon in the future they're going to have penis inspection day. Don't you think? At school?
Yeah.
What point would that serve? Oh, just if you have one or not? Okay.
Yeah. And also to like put it inside out if it turns out that it's too big. Can't have big dicks walking around.
Of Invasion of the Body Snatcher, like the newer one in the 90s. There's a scene where they had all the children like use finger paints and then hold it up. And all of the children that were infected by the pods had the same exact image. And the one child's like, why does mine look different than all of yours? That's what it's going to be like. Everyone lift up your dress. Oh, you have a penis. Yeah, you need to go home.
Yeah, just, you know what? Go home. Men go home. Time's over. The reign of the man. It's been called short. That's it. It's the reign of the women now.
If women take over, there will be no society by 2100.
You think so? I disagree. I feel like the progress, men are too focused on sex robots. If men put their heart and soul into flying cars and stop trying to rape women every day, then we'd have flying cars by now.
Flying cars would be the worst invention of mankind.
Why? Flying cars are cool, man. I always watched Back to the Future 2? I think so.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I want a hoverboard and I want a flying car. That's fucking awesome.
I don't even trust most people behind the wheel of a car. Why would I want to give them a pilot's license? They just crash into every building there is.
Yeah, but they'll be like self-driving. You realize, like, if we're gonna have self-driving cars, regular cars soon, why would they, when they make the flying cars, give you any control over them? That seems absurd to me.
That was Minority Report, the flying self-driving cars.
Oh yeah, fuck. You know what that reminds me? I need to see the end of that film. I've seen that film like 30 times, but never seen the end.
Tom Cruise dies.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
Come here, Dirt. I'm gonna eat you.
That's illegal. You can't do that. No, this isn't China. What are you doing?
Yeah, don't eat the dog, eat your boyfriend.
No, eat his dick. That's a better thing to do. That way he's a woman.
What's the zombie movie? Oh, yeah, I'll be right back. Something about biting off a dick.
No, he missed that joke. It went right over his head. Never mind.
Wait, what is that?
Nah, don't worry. It was a terrible joke. It was appalling. I'm ashamed of myself.
What's your card?
Oh.
Mm.
It's the mix of oh no, he's gone to sleep. He or she?
Sleepy boy.
Oh. He looks mildly terrified. Oh. I mean, like, how good are dogs at recognizing? Oh no, actually, they do everything by smell. I reckon if you had a cat and it saw you, it would not recognize you right now. Run screaming.
I do have a cat right over there. Hey, kitty.
I don't think it's coming anywhere near you. Sorry. Oh, poor thing's being terrified. Oh, that reminds me of that classic video. Shit. Have you seen that video of the guy wearing the cat mask and then he goes to feed his cats and he the cats just flee. They just fucking all run in every direction.
I love that video.
It's so funny. It's like, time to feed my babies. Oh, sorry. Terrible.
Yeah, I would love to take actual animals to like furry party and give them the ability to speak and be like, what the hell are you doing? That's not even the way we do it.
I would not want to listen to animals talking. It would be so it would be so disappointing. You'd be like, oh man, this is what they're thinking. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like they could say anything and it would just not live up to the expectation.
Well, you know, cats would be fucking emo.
Yeah, cats would be like, what are you doing? Get out. Yeah, give me food. It would just be, give me food. And I hope no one saw that.
I'm tired.
Yeah, or they're super aggressive. Cats can be super aggressive. Or really chill. They've only got the two modes. So you'd have like cats that were like lazy and lazing around and being boring, and then cats that were like lethally, you know, dagger-eyeing people and like shouting and screaming obscenities at people. It would not, you know.
And then the male cat would rape the female cat, so there's that.
Oh yeah, there would be like a lot of it'd be weird to have them at a furry convention as well, speaking, because the furries would try and fuck all the animals, and you know, that's a bit weird.
Oh god. I'm sorry, Dirt.
I'm sorry, if they're not going to ring the fucking doorbell, I'm not going to get up, because it's like, you got to meet me halfway. A lot of these children just like holding their buckets way down. I'm trying to like, okay, you got to lift it up. It's not that heavy. This fucking generation is lazy.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for that's the next stage of feminism. So you guys think that feminism is just about, you know, women's rights, but it's actually about female animals' rights as well.
No, I have seen some of that where like, what's that called? Kin?
What?
Well,
oh yeah, I know about this shit. Like they're like animal kin, and they well, I mean, basically they are animals as far as I'm concerned.
Catkin.
Yeah. So they're like
they're like
born.
The How-to movement.
Yeah.
Can you feel my folks?
I kind of like it that your teeth are not very secure in there. It kind of makes it look more scary.
Yeah, it almost looks like your gums have completely rotted. Can you imagine how useful having dentures would be? Like, just did you just rip a tooth out? Is that what I just witnessed?
It was her skin.
It was skin? Okay, now I'm even more concerned. I'm gonna drop it.
Hold on, let me take a picture.
But, you know, I don't think feminism is getting any stronger. I think they're losing. I think that within our lifetime,
You'll see,
we will
man.
see them diminish in power.
You'll see. You'll see. The day of the feminist is coming.
It has already come and gone.
No.
They got
Feminism's
everything
only
they
getting
wanted,
stronger,
and
my
that
friend.
wasn't good enough.
No. All the major news people, they all support it. You know, all the politicians support it. It's you know, you can't come out against it. That's just a death sentence for your career. So yeah, basically, feminists have you guys pinned in a corner. No one's buying your shit. That's all I'll say about that.
Well, I have a good slogan for a modern Medusa. I'm looking up old McDonald's, and I think this one's perfect. Real good and still only 15 cents.
That's me.
Jesus Christ, what is hanging out of your mouth? Oh my
Well, it was
god.
a McNugget.
I ate the dog.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you are in China then.
Maybe.
Oh my, what am I witnessing?
I'm having
like-
a force on my face.
I feel like for someone that calls himself a feminist, I haven't seen enough makeup tutorials. You know what I mean? I thought. Wait, Mad Cat, where's he going? I thought he said he wasn't going to answer the doorbell. This is pathetic.
He just
Even
wants
though
our children, man.
he just wants to stare at the children, stare them down. Yeah. Okay. Do they still do trick anymore? Because I haven't heard of any tricks since, like, you know, I feel like that died out ages ago.
You're right. When is someone gonna fucking throw some goddamn motherfucking pee at his house?
You know what? They need to be throwing Molotov cocktails at people. That's what needs to be going on in trick or treating. They need to be out there throwing literal bombs at people.
Oh my god.
Like, did you get tricked or did you give them treats?
I had to spread diabetes.
Okay.
Yeah, for diabetes.
You should start tricking them. You should put sweet wrappers that are filled with like paper and stuff. You know, and then see if they come back and like figure out who you were. Who gave me paper? I know it was that motherfucker. I remember him. And then you wake up in the morning and your house is burned down.
I don't think putting paper in candy wrappers is evil enough. I think to be truly evil, you need to give them sugar-free candy.
Cyanide.
Okay. Cyanide. Okay.
Medusa, we love to see you smile.
Okay, we do not love to see you smile. That was terrifying.
That's a
McDonald's
slogan.
Oh no.
I'm loving it.
I feel like the knife is very Mike Myers. Mike Myers would be proud of that knife.
Oh, hell yeah. I need a Michael Myers mask.
Yes. That was a
knife. I'll be right back.
Oh no, he keeps disappearing to give these. How much candy do you buy as well for Halloween? Because we don't have the same
I got
tradition.
this big old bowl and I haven't had a single fucking trick-or-treater.
Okay, that's the benefit of living somewhere that doesn't have any kids, I guess.
Right? Fuck children! I'll eat them!
Yeah, I mean, you already got the knife ready. You just answer the door looking like that and see who sticks around.
Here's a knife.
This
What
is a
the
knife!
That's like Wolverine claws with minus the middle one. And also looking like a hammer and sickle communist, you know. I approve. I very much approve.
Love it.
Who was it who was saying they were going to go 1776? American Phoenix. How's it doing for you now? Oh my, try not to, yeah, I told you were going to seriously injure yourself. Okay, if you hold the knife like sideways to the camera, it literally disappears.
Gangsta, yo, gangsta.
Yeah, try not to, yeah, there you go. Oh, no, I think you have to do it really quickly. That way, like, I don't know why, but the frame blending or something. Okay, are those your chihuahuas?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
They're cute, okay? But they
I
are
can't
very
fuck a
sad.
chihuahua. My dick is too big.
What?
Can't be too big. You're just not trying hard enough. Okay? Plenty of women have tried to tell me.
Fucking doorbell.
Plenty of women have tried to turn me away with that excuse, okay? It's, no, it doesn't work like that. Wait, so he has a Chihuahua doorbell? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Well, that's what I'm getting out of this. Sorry, it is 1:30 here, and I am like.
Oh my god, no! Those are real chihuahuas.
Oh right, okay. Sorry, I was confused by that. I don't know.
Greatest invention of mankind, and people refuse to use it. It would be rude to ring the doorbell. Well, it's the only way I know someone's at the front door.
No, well, how did you know someone was at the front door just now then, huh?
There was no one at the front door.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
I think there were people at the front door, but then they assumed I wasn't giving out candy and left.
They didn't trick you. They didn't, like...
See, when the dogs start barking, I think there's people at the front. There we go.
Oh, doorbell. There you go. See, the dog was... That's a smart chihuahua. They're small, so they have small brains, but that one preempted the doorbell. Just too smart.
Giggity! Alright, so who wants me to eat their Happy Meal?
I think, I feel like it wouldn't be a Happy Meal for very long.
I got spooky meals!
Spooky meals. Okay, what are McDonald's doing for Halloween? I haven't seen any advertising about it or anything.
Wait, who's doing what for Halloween?
McDonald's. I feel like
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I don't follow all this all these big
I went there
companies.
today and I got some interesting stairs.
Oh yeah?
Oh Jesus Christ. That's a weird ass thing.
Yes, my child.
I am going to eat your McDonald's pussy.
You should go to the drive-thru like that, or just walk into the front door of McDonald's dressed like this.
I feel like you wouldn't be out of place at... Oh no, wait, it's 8 p.m. where you are. Fuck. Or like... No, what? It's like 9:30 now?
9:30 where she's at, 6:30 where I'm at.
Right, so like... Okay, so it would still be weird. Where I'm at, if you walked into a McDonald's like that, they would probably just like give you a free meal because they don't want to, you know... They're afraid of getting stabbed or something. I probably think you're like absolutely coked out of your mind.
When I think about McDonald's in the UK, I feel like they're trying to give me tea. Like, would you like some tea with that?
Okay, McDonald's in the UK is like smaller portion sizes, and also I feel like the fries are terrible.
No. That's a secret recipe for all McDonald's.
Oh, really? All McDonald's fries just terrible.
You have to eat them right away because if you let them sit for like even 5 minutes,
yeah, they go soggy.
Shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, that's a real thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why whenever I get McDonald's, which is like once a year, I eat the fries right away.
Oh, come on. Come on, I can see that you eat McDonald's more than once a year. You
No,
can't fool me.
This belly right here is Taco Bell, bitch.
Taco Bell.
Okay.
Which I just learned the UK's got Taco Bells now.
Oh, okay. Well, I just learned that just now. There you go. I had no idea.
Well, I was
I thought
talking
we were free of all
to
that.
Daddy, and she was telling me that she doesn't want to come to America because they got Taco Bells there. So
Yeah, I mean, that's all we really need is American culture. I mean, we are. How old is Taco Bell? Because we're like 5 years behind you guys.
Taco Bell's been around since the 70s, I think.
Oh Christ. Okay. Well, never mind that. But like, yeah, generally we're about I don't know 5-10 years behind you guys. And
Yeah, you guys just like fucking said fuck Chick-fil-A.
oh yeah, no, we won't have
let
that.
that
No.
shit. Oh,
No.
it was not allowed to exist for more than 2 seconds.
Well, I mean, like the UK is very feminist. We've really embraced feminism. So
And
I
and
personally think
well,
that Chick-fil-A is feminist. So
Muslims and feminism like they go like hand in hand. They're you know
and they shouldn't, but they do.
no they do they actually they should they go really well together because like okay like Islam is very feminist ideology, you know.
Okay, I would like to hear more about that because that goes against everything I know.
Well, I mean it gives a lot of power to women. Like they don't let men have any power over them. By like they hide their bodies so that when they choose to reveal themselves, men like go absolute mad over them. Basically,
Yeah, that is
that's
true
what the burqa is
because
all about.
in Sharia law, it is required that if you have multiple wives, you have to buy each wife a house.
Yeah, yeah, and also like the women, you can't. It's not like how people perceive it, where you have like four wives and you've got like the main one, and then like I don't know the other three. You just kind of see them whenever you want. Like you have to dedicate your life to all four of them. So actually, like it's a lot more work than having just the one. You know, like
are you saying that being married to a woman is work?
Yes.
No, not at all. No. Yes.
What do you mean that you can't recognize my face?
Oh no! I probably just woke someone up.
Medusa, you have something like right. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like the primary colors. It's just like no, don't know what I'm looking at. There's no face here. Like
Primary color, she's missing blue.
yeah,
And
shit.
you know what?
No, there's an American flag behind.
Bitch right here hates America because she's sitting on the American flag.
Yeah, there are all kinds of rules for the American flag. I know this.
So
Why do I know this?
Military.
Yeah, no one listens to them. Like they get completely ignored. But yeah, there are like a whole load of rules. Like don't do this, don't do that, don't put it upside down. Otherwise you declare war on some country or something.
America, God set his grace on seas.
On Muslims,
No!
Jews, and feminists.
You guys really need to embrace feminism. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not convincing you. How can I? What? Where's it falling short?
Well, because all the studies that say that male feminists don't get laid, but then all of the angry men out there,
Yeah, incels.
feminists are attracted to them. So if I want to get laid by a feminist, I got to be a complete asshole to her.
No. You've got a misunderstanding there. So that's rape. If you're an asshole, that's that's rape. They just women. I don't know.
Oh no!
You've got me in a corner here. Shit. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just rape. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Well,
That's how my girlfriend explained it to me.
Us men talking is raping feminism.
Yeah, no, like keep your mouth shut. You know, that's a fairly core tenet of feminism. Like, just shut the fuck up.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make eye contact.
Yeah, don't make eye contact. Don't even look at women. Actually, that's also, that's a pretty objectifying. Even looking, because you might be making some kind of statement. You might be shooting daggers or something. Or you might, but you also don't want to not make eye contact. Because that's also kind of, So you got to strike a fine balance between doing it and not doing it. Am I making sense? Yeah, yeah. Especially masturbation. That's got to be eradicated, man. We can't do that. That's unacceptable. Like, the porn industry is just terrible.
I once posted something on Tumblr that said that feminists demand to change the name of semen because there's the men in there, and that implies that men have any control over semen. So it needs to be named sea femen.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there's some things that I might not agree with feminism, but that doesn't mean I don't support the cause. You know what I mean? I feel like that sounds a little bit absurd to me. Haven't heard that one before. But I'm just gonna, listen. Maybe if it was a woman telling me that, I would just not say anything at all. I would just be like, okay,
Well, I've always felt that if I
considered that
went over to the other side, I would be like the greatest feminist ever because I can think of so much bullshit.
I mean, okay, go on. Try and let's flip the tables here. Let's pretend you're the feminist and I'm the men's rights activist for a minute. So go on, make up some bullshit and I'll try and shoot you down.
Well,
I mean, I say bullshit in quotes.
Yeah,
obviously.
Well, give me a topic.
Rape. That's quite an easy one.
Okay, so the reason why it's not rape, a woman cannot rape a drunk man, even though a man having sex with a drunk woman is considered rape, is because women cannot insert anything into men. So it's never rape.
Okay, well, I would say that women are always raping men. Because basically rape is for men raping women, it's taking away their sexual market value by just sort of not paying, as it were. And for women, the way women rape men is by basically taking commitment from them and not paying anything, not giving sex up, as it were. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's kind of difficult to do this shit on the fly when you don't really believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. And the thing is that women don't owe anything to men. You get the privilege of taking me out on a date and making sure I have enough to eat. And if I decide not to have sex with you after you spent like $500 on the meal, then maybe you should reflect on yourself of what you could have done to make the night even better.
I mean, I feel like that doesn't hold true at all. Like I don't know. It depends because yeah, true. Women don't owe men anything, but if you're going out on a date, it's kind of rude to just walk off.
I'm not walking off. I stay. I have the meal.
But nice we both know what's going on there. We both know what's going on there.
When I have sex with you, I agreed to go out with you.
Yeah, that's in the contract. That's the that's like hey, do you want a coffee? It's like, no, I don't actually. Yes, it's like yes, but no, I don't want a coffee. You know what I mean? Like when you say yes, you're basically saying yes.
There's a bit by Chris Rock where he's talking about that. It's like, the thing about women, like every man wants to have sex, but women, they've been having to like deal with men since they're like 12. It's like, oh, would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like to have sex? Like every question a man can ask a woman is an offer of sex.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's the lyric that they're good for, you know? I don't know. Does that sound about right?
I always want to have sex, so
I mean, there you go. See?
Misogyny.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but I'm not saying yes because
in this patriarchy, her parents did a very poor job with her.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, isn't that true of most women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a joke, just for the record.
Just for the record, feminist overlords, he's not one of us.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll
Thank you for
throw
setting
me
that straight.
under the bus to please you.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like if any feminists were, oh my god, we're seriously watching this, I would be like cancelled after the last like couple of minutes. Oh no.
Oh,
That's the price you pay for having a penis, though, you know? Not that it's hard to be a man, because it's not. You know what I mean? There's no hardship at all. Just saying. You just got to be consistent with my beliefs.
True.
It's getting harder and harder by the second.
I believe that you should slide my knob like corn on the cob.
I feel like the southern accent is the only one I can't understand. You know? Yeah, okay. Can you understand a word that someone's saying if they're Scottish?
If they're what?
Scottish. From Scotland.
Yeah, well, kind of, sometimes.
Okay, for me, that's like the South.
There's
Like
no
the
such
deep
place
south.
in Scotland. That's just a myth they made up to sell.
Oh god, I wish that were true. I wish that were true. Fuck Scotland. Oh my god. We have.
The funny thing is that here in the States, we worship Scotland. Like everyone claims to be Irish. Like, oh yeah, my great grandmother was like.
No. Irish and Scotland. Does he know they're two different things? I feel like he might not. Because the Irish and the Scots, they're totally. They
My
hate
face
each
is
other.
literally melting off. So hopefully the stream is going well.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I need to like look closer at this. Oh my god! What? Okay, now you're like decaying. You're like a proper zombie.
Let me see if I can help it along.
Yeah. Okay, Mad Cat. To get back to what you were saying, are you clear on the fact that Ireland and Scotland are nothing alike and totally two different places? And
Nothing.
absolutely.
Hey, I'm Scotch Irish.
Okay, but that's like a combination of the two.
Exactly.
Which means not only do you like good whiskey, you also like to get really, really drunk and stab people. That's the That's the mix of the two cultures.
Yeah, that definitely does sound like the South in America.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
So
now I know.
Scotland is the hillbillies of the UK.
Yeah, I mean, no, not really. There's like, I'm trying to think what your like equivalent would be.
Oh, that would be France. My bad.
Yeah, France. We hate the French. Yeah, don't even mention the French. No.
I can't get a good one.
Oh no. Okay, why does that keep falling out?
What?
Why does it like? Why is it all over the place? Is it difficult to keep in?
Because this shirt does not. It does not want to stay.
Oh man, I hate. The last time I wore a mouth guard was for rugby. Like, they're not fun at all.
Children are greedy motherfuckers. I'm giving them free candy. They could at least talk to me.
You gotta understand how the bargain works. You gotta say something to them. If they don't respond, just look at
I
them.
do say something to them. I say, "What are you dressed as?" And the kid just grabbed the candy from my hand, and he's like, "Mine."
Wow.
Well,
What a pussy.
I mean, the deal is I give them candy. They don't egg my house, but I don't fear that from any of these kids. They're too lazy
they're not gonna
to do that.
It. Nah. Just fuck it. Just don't give them candy. Just stare at them. You know? Just like stare them down.
I don't
what
want
are you gonna do?
Like, look at me, candy.
So I would take those odds any day of the week. The current generation of children versus, doing anything. I'm gonna take doing anything is just not gonna happen.
Alright. What's some funny shit I could say if Ronald McDonald? How's everyone's Halloween going?
Shit, funny shit you could say is Ronald McDonald. I feel like I'm totally out of touch. Got nothing funny.
I'm loving this pussy.
What was that? Your toilet train?
What? I need more blood. Not enough blood.
Oh no, it's all gonna come off. It's just gonna like melt.
It melts in your mouth, not your hands.
What?
Oh shit, what was the like McDonald's slogan that got really fucked with back when social media was just getting like started?
Good question.
I remember there being like a McDonald's slogan that got really like early days of trolling, like early days, and people just fucks with them. Oh, what was it?
I'm not loving it.
I'm not loving it. Oh, something like shit. Let me look it up.
Trying to look it up now. If you want candy, ring the doorbell, bitches.
I'm loving it.
There we go. They finally learned. God, rats in a maze would do better than these children.
Oh no, I can't find this. Terrible. Well, I feel like my internet research is not on point.
You want a Happy Meal, Trixie?
Oh fuck! What do they say when they give you your order?
Would you like fries with that?
Yes, that's what you gotta say.
Good one.
Yes.
Dirt. Where you at? Come here. Come here, Dirt.
Oh yes, with Derp. Yes.
Come here, Derpy.
Oh, this is a perfect one for Medusa. We do it all for you.
We'll do it all for you. Nope.
Now, that was a slogan back in 1975.
Oh my god! Look up the Starbucks, the old Starbucks logo. Look it up, right? Everyone, do yourself a favor and look up the original Starbucks logo.
I'll do that in a sec. I got another one to read. It's what I eat and what I do. That's perfect for Medusa. Children, it's what I eat and what I do.
Oh my god.
And the last one from 2008, what we're made of.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Would you like fries? Oh.
Would you like fries with that? Yes. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Would you like derp with that?
Would you like to Jerfy. Would you
It's
like
Ears doing that funny
fries
thing.
with that? No. No. Jerf does not like it. He's like, fuck you.
Oh, but no. Okay, that's
Is it one cup, one neighborhood at a time?
it's like it's cute that the dog is kind of freaked out, but it's also very sad.
Aww.
Like, yeah, animals in distress is very like upsetting. I don't know why.
Oh my god, I got a picture of me with him, or of him with me in the background.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Okay.
You got to be in the background. The dog's the center of attention. Everyone clicked on that picture to see the dog. That's totally why they clicked on that.
Oh man. Oh god, I could do the one where it makes my mouth really large.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Is he
That
gone?
That would look terrifying. Like,
Yay!
just I don't know. Wait, but if it detects your mouth, isn't it going to detect like all the red area?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I feel like I'm scared.
Okay, alright. Jeffrey.
Oh, he's not into it. No.
He loves it.
McRibbed for her pleasure. Yes.
Well, that kid was pretty creative. He was a ghetto stormtrooper.
Oh
It's
my
like, how
god.
could a stormtrooper be any worse?
Okay, did he like talk or anything?
He talked to me, and I asked him what he was, and he said, "I'm a ghetto stormtrooper."
Okay, that kid's gonna be a millionaire like when he's 30.
Fries with that.
He was just wearing a hoodie and the mask, and it's like, wow, pretty
There.
creative.
There.
Yep.
Now
Yep,
there.
he
Look
knows how
over
to
here.
jury stuff.
What are you trying to do to the dog?
I think she's trying to.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't know at all, and I'm worried.
I legit just heard someone scream bloody murder outside. I'm
And
kind
yet they're not coming to your door.
if they are, it is locked.
Okay, nice.
Well, I do like a comment in chat. McRib for her pleasure.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
That's very clever. I like that.
1 second.
That's glorious. I wish I could think like that on the fly.
Well, you know that whole French waffle pancake thing they serve? I always called that the McGristle.
What?
Gristle? It's like
I
the
feel
fat
like I've
left
never.
over from cooking on a grill. It's called gristle.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Gristle.
Yeah, it went right over my head. Nah. See, that's the problem. Everyone thinks that because America and England speak the same language, that our culture is the same, and it's just not. How's the dog doing?
Damn it. I was hoping for a sexy pumpkin.
A sexy pumpkin?
Yes.
How is a pumpkin sexy?
Well, the woman is basically naked underneath the pumpkin outfit, but
Okay.
you can kind of see that she is naked. It just doesn't show the goodies.
I
It's
feel
a
like.
reference to a show, so
Oh, okay.
you'll get it in 5
Okay.
years.
Yeah. Yeah, except I don't watch TV. I'm a troglodyte.
That's probably a good thing. I wish I could take back all the time I spent watching TV.
Okay, I'm back.
Could have solved cancer.
I was going to ask how's that dog doing? He looks
Is he good?
absolutely distraught.
You did a great job. All right.
Aw.
Matt, I was gonna ask how long you wanted to do the stream tonight because we've been on for about 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm
Holy
about
shit.
done.
What?
I said I'm about done. I thought that this was a good last episode for us.
Cool,
We
buddy.
had Ivan here, and he's been a great delight.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
Awesome.
very. That really warms my soul.
I
I feel
know.
like I
don't
still
believe
feel
in
like
us all.
I haven't accomplished my mission of converting you to feminism. I just feel like you're not a true believer. You
Yeah,
know?
go with that.
You see,
just-
you just need to start stripping, and then we'll see where it takes you.
Yeah, if feminists stripped, then I might convert. But only the pretty
Depending on the feminist.
Well, I
ugly
mean,
feminists
next time
out
I'm
there.
allowed to speak, I'll raise this point with my feminist friends and see how they react. I can't imagine they'll take it too well, but we'll see. We'll see. You know. I also feel like you guys have completely failed to convince me. I'm still.
Well,
Really, I didn't realize we were convincing each other.
Well,
no, I just.
no, I do feel bad for not converting you because I wasn't really trying. So
Yeah, no, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. No, it wasn't like a competition or anything. I just thought it would be interesting. But yeah.
Frick yeah.
hmm.
So I hope
Okay.
everybody has had a good Halloween. I'm having fun.
You should show more of your legs.
What?
The fans want to see more of your legs.
I need more
That
beer.
was nearly that was nearly off air.
Giggity.
Yeah, get it.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I should
My
go
hair-
with Quagmire one of these years. Get that shirt that he has
Which shirt? What are you on about?
from Family Guy.
Oh shit. You know what? I haven't seen a single episode of Family Guy from start to finish.
Well, see, I find that Family Guy is good if you only watch it in clips.
Yeah. I agree actually.
There's something in my ass.
All right. So, do you have anything to shill, Ivan?
Not really. I mean, I would shill for Stereos, but he's a bad ally. Turns out he's spreading rumors about people's girlfriends. Unacceptable. God, I can't think what I want to shill for.
Do you have a channel?
Yeah, I have Twitch. Twitch.tv/IVS.
Hey, I have a Twitch too. No.
So do I. I never use it.
Yeah, I never use it either. I'm so lax about streaming. I don't know. I feel like subscribe to feminism. That's what I'm shilling. Shilling feminism.
And you can find him at patreon.com/
Cuck.
No, I was thinking of the other one that's always shilled on here. It's
Feminist frequency.
frequency, yeah.
Feminist frequency. Yeah, go spend your money on feminist frequency. Have you seen? Tell you what, have you seen that amazing picture of? Sorry, I can't help myself. The feminist frequency, but like drawn accurately, like the cartoon version of them, but drawn like as they actually look, rather than the nice cutesy cartoon version. Oh, let me see if I can find that because it's fucking hilarious.
I don't
feel
know.
like
That might
it's
ruin
good.
me for all other women. That after I see that, I just can't be attracted to women.
I'm sure if I just Google feminist frequency cartoon. Yes, here we go. Oh fuck! I have to like copy image location or something. Fuck! Open link. Can you
I'll
turn
just
that?
type it in Google.
Here we go.
Or DuckDuckGo.
There you go. Okay, it's in the chat. It's fucking perfect. Just look at that shit. It's glorious.
What?
In the chat.
Wait, where?
The link.
Wait, private chat or regular chat?
Regular chat.
I
Well, it might not show up if it's a link.
Oh,
You have to have a
fuck.
wrench next to your name.
God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll put it in the private chat and you guys can have a look.
I apologize.
Yeah, it doesn't show up. Okay, for the chat, for the regular chat, I'll just do the old. Here we go. This is a classic.
That actually is very good because it's like I saw that one meme of when people think of lesbians, you see these really two hot girls, and what not feminism, lesbianism. It's like what every guy thinks lesbianism is, and it's like these two really hot chicks going at it. And then it's like what lesbianism actually is, and it's like the two fattest, ugliest chicks going at it.
I mean, I've dated some feminists, and they're okay. They're not sorry, lesbians. They're not
How do you date a
they're not
lesbian
like that.
if you have a penis?
It's complicated. Let's leave it at that.
Because I was once in a relationship with lesbians.
Yeah,
They weren't actually lesbians. It was a poly relationship, but they didn't want to explain to anyone it was a poly relationship. They felt it was better to say they were in a lesbian relationship.
Fuck. Can like a moderator please approve this link? I promise you it's not scam.
I have to go to YouTube to do that.
Don't worry, don't do it. It's not worth it. Just Google feminist frequency cartoon or something. It's fucking glorious. I don't know, I've been trying to bodge it with replacing dot with like dot in brackets, but no, it's not working.
Right, I'm not gonna do anything tonight. I'm just gonna let Mad Cat say whatever he wants to say. And when he comes back.
When he comes back.
If you guys haven't seen my new tattoo, it's really cute.
Okay, what is it? Is it a cat?
Yeah. Sorry. It's milkshakes.
Wait, isn't that from a
Grim Reaper mask?
Yeah. Is that from a cartoon?
Yeah, it's from Billy and Mandy. I think my face is about to fall.
Yes. Oh no, the makeup's just, I feel like it looks realistic now. It really does look like you've I don't know, eaten someone.
Delicious.
Okay, best costume ever. Someone had one of those long nose masks from the Middle Ages, like the doctors used to wear.
Yes, Plague Doctor.
Yeah, Plague Doctor. And the girl that was with him was like, "Oh, he's a crow," and I guess that's what they were called apparently. But I'm like, "You look like a medieval doctor." He's like, "Thank you." So it's like, I guess no one else has gotten it.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, he's a crow. I'm a medieval doctor.
Well, given that I've done extensive study in the Middle Ages, of course I recognize what it is. Plus, I played Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like that's more. Even though I've also studied it, I'm like, Assassin's Creed is immediately what springs to mind for some reason.
Yeah. My face is itchy. All right. Do you have any final words, Matt, before we sign off?
Yes, I've been doing this for about 6 years now, and it's a little hard for me to walk away, but I know it's the right decision to make. I've just got to focus on myself. I'm disabled, and I need to find a way to take care of myself for the rest of my life. So I'll try to be back as quick as I can, but it might be a year or two before I really come back. Check out my book, How to Destroy a Woman Now, which is going to change into How Not to Destroy a Relationship Now. And just follow me on Twitter at GGMadCat.
Yeah. Fine. Well, I'll wait until he comes back before I actually sign off. But thanks everybody for joining. Thank you for watching as always. You already know how to support us. Pretty much all the calendars bought before tomorrow will be ordered, and after that there's going to be no more. So, yep. Thank you. for everything, and hopefully, our future projects will be a little easier ahead. Anyways, follow him on Twitter. I'll follow all of us for updates and stuff. And buy McDonald's. Capitalism. Woo!
Would you like
I
fries
do
with
want to
that?
say that woman, and it was a woman, had nice big titties. She was wearing Joker makeup, just like right across her face, and there's like spots of blood all over her chest. And I'm like, oh, did you cut yourself shaving?
That's funny.
Oh no.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Mad Cat. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, everyone. Happy Halloween.
Bitches.
Mwah. Peace.
Bye.